Hello you wonderful humans, thank you for joining me today on the mat. Today's stretch session is going to be more of a yoga flow, so prepare for it to be a bit more upbeat. We're going to work on stretching our whole entire body, but also strengthening through our legs and our upper body. For today's class you do need some yoga blocks, so either grabbing 2 yoga blocks like this, or you can use a pair of dumbbells, some books, or just anything you can support yourself on to help make a few of the stretches a bit easier. As you can see, one of mine's covered in plastic, it's brand new, and the other one's been ripped up by my cat, so anything will do. Go grab that now and then meet me on the mat. We're going to come into a seated position, so I'm going to start with my right leg in front, and if you do the same, they'll probably be easiest, as we will switch over to our left in a second. So sitting here like this, we're going to take a big breath in, reach our hands up, and then as we exhale, we're going to lean forwards, tilting from our hips as we fold over our legs. Staying here for a few deep breaths, big breath in, and big exhale. If this is too intense for you, you can just stay on your fingertips in a position like this. Otherwise, you're down here with me, relaxing into your stretch. 2 more breaths here. Big inhale and big exhale. 1 more here, breathing in, and as you exhale, really sink into the mat, releasing your hips. Right, breathing in for me, we're coming up. We're going to take our hands to the sky, breathing in, and as you exhale, you're going to twist over to the other side. So your left hand should come to your right knee. Think about sitting up really nice and tall, and as you exhale, you're trying to twist further over, looking behind you. 1 more time here, breathing in, sit nice and tall, and exhale, try sink a bit more. Good, coming back to center, we're going to breathe in, and exhale, bring your hands down, and just quickly switch your legs over so the other leg comes in front now. And we're going to do it all again on this side. So staying with our big breath in, reaching up, and as you exhale, folding forwards over those legs. Relaxing here for a few breaths. And remember that you have the option of being a little bit higher up if your hips are not enjoying this movement. And if you can't sit cross-legged, this is a good chance for you to practice that. And just do the best you can. Big breath in. And exhale. Beautiful. Breathing in, we're coming up. As you breathe in, reach your hands for the sky. And exhale, we're twisting over. So now our right hand's on our left knee, and we're looking over our shoulder. That sun just feels so beautiful. Beautiful day for a stretch. Alright, breathing in, sitting nice and tall, and exhale, looking over some more. Good. Coming back to center. We're going to go into our all fours. So switching over into all fours, and we're going to do a few flows of downward dog. If you do get sore wrists doing this, you can try go on your knuckles, or think about pressing into the outside of your hands and fingertips if you do have a flat hand. And if it is too much for you, just take a break, do a few little wrist wiggles, and then get back into it. Alright, so tuck your toes. We're going to go into a downward dog pose, pressing our heels towards the ground as you keep your bum nice and high. We're then going to go into walk the dog, so bending one knee, and then changing sides. Breathing in and exhaling throughout. Holding each position for a few seconds to really feel that stretch into your calves. Good, last one. And then pressing both feet down. Good. Just breathing here. In and out. Last one, big breath in. And exhale. Good. On a breath in, you're going to bring yourself up and over into a plank pose. You might need to reshuffle. Then we're going to gently drop our knees and go into a small tricep push-up as we come down to the ground. Take your hands a little bit wider. Squeeze your glutes and then lift up slightly into our cobra position. If this is too hard on your back, you're staying down here and we're just lifting onto our forearm. But if you keep those glutes squeezed, you shouldn't feel in your lower back and it'll actually feel quite nice for your lower back. Alright, tucking your toes again, we're going to press back up into our downward dog. We're going to hold here for a few breaths, inhaling and exhaling. Alright, one more time, we're going to go back into that forward plank, so coming forwards, drop your knees, a little push up towards the ground, take your hands wider, squeeze your glutes and lift up. Beautiful. Down, back into our plank and into downward dog. Well done. We're done with those for now. Alright, we're going to move into the next thing. So what you're going to do for me is take your right leg, lift it up to the sky, feel a nice beautiful stretch there. Pull it in towards your nose, bring your knee right in towards your forehead. If you can touch forehead to knee, amazing. If not, just hold it there. We're then going to turn our foot to rest on our knee and then push our bum back like so. So you're into some sort of like figure 4 downward dog stretch. We're then going to bring our leg forwards and press it back up to the sky. Good, holding it for a few seconds and then taking our leg all the way forwards in line with our hands, and we're going to drop our other leg. Well done. Breathing in, lifting up, and hold here, sinking into the stretch. I did say this was more intense. Good. Holding here, big breath in, and big exhale, hands. Hello. Got a little friend. This is Jake. Good, just holding a stretch here. Hey buddy. Tuck your toes and lift your leg up. You're then going to drop the back heel and then lift up onto your fingertips. We're then going to walk our fingertips forward into a nice deep stretch. So you should have your shoulder in towards your knee, your legs are strong, and we're reaching as far as we possibly can, focusing on our breathing for 2 breaths. Inhale, exhale, and one more for me, big breath in, and exhale. Well done. We're not there for long because it is a difficult one. Dropping our back leg, and then we're going to go into our hamstring stretch. So taking the front leg into the center, straightening your leg out and lifting your toe. This is where you can use your yoga block. So if you are struggling, you can just hold them here like that. So then you can have a nice flat back as you lean forwards into your hamstring stretch. But if you don't need your yoga block, you can just use your hands on the ground. However, now we're going to move forwards into a deeper yoga stretch. So we're going to walk our hands forwards like so. So that is a very nice time to have your yoga block so you can be like that. Alright? So holding here, big breath in, and exhaling, trying to straighten our leg more to get a nice beautiful stretch through our hamstring. Good. Alright, now we're going to bend our knee forwards. You can put your block away for now, hands on the ground. We're going to tuck our foot, drop that heel again, and lift up into our warrior pose. So leaning forwards nice and strong, gazing over your fingertip here. This is a beautiful hip opener. So we're stretching and opening our hips, squeezing your shoulder blades together to activate for your back, and leaning forward, just focusing on your breath. Inhaling and exhaling. We're here for a few breaths. Just get comfortable. Don't give up. Good. Another inhale. And staying here for the exhale. Beautiful. We're going to go into a reverse warrior. So reach your hand back, straighten out both legs, and reach your hand over. It's actually a thing called the reverse triangle, but I don't really know my yoga names. I just enjoy it. Beautiful. Then we're going to come forwards, gently turn that foot forwards, and then we're going to reach our hand down towards the ground. Here's another option where you can use your block. So you can have your block here for your triangle pose, or you can have it behind your leg like so, wherever feels comfortable. And if you don't need your block, hand towards the ground. Looking up at your top hand. Ooh. Big breath in, big breath out, holding your balance best you can. Keep pulling your shoulders down and away from your ears. Try not fall over. Good, looking down towards the ground. You're going to bring both hands towards the ground, framing your front foot. I've got a little bug on my leg, that's itching me. Sorry. So framing your front foot. We're then going to take our other foot back towards the other foot and swivel into a side plank. But you guys didn't see that one coming. Don't worry, not here for long. Taking your hand behind your head, you're going to lift your leg up and then tuck it behind you. Squeeze your glutes and chest forwards into this pose called Wild Fling. I just love the name of that one. And my hands are shaking, it's nice and sunny. Good, squeeze your glutes as you pose here. Alright, and then dropping your bum towards the ground. Good, shuffle in so you're back on your mat. You're then going to take your right ankle and put on top of your left leg. Pull your left leg in towards your chest into a figure 4 stretch. Like so. Lift your chest and lean forwards into that stretch. 2 more breaths here. Big exhale, stretching into your glute muscle. Breathing in. And exhale. Alright, now we're going to drop our legs towards the back of the mat. So like so, moving slow so you can follow me. And then you're going to go onto your butt. I know you can't see me. And you're going to bring your feet to either side of your body like so. Right, if I was facing forward so you can see what I'm doing, you should look like this, okay? If you're struggling, use a block and put it under your bum like so. If you don't need the block, you're sitting here with me, breathing in, and we're exhaling, leaning forwards over our legs. Just holding here for a few breaths. Trying to keep both bum cheeks on the ground. 1 breath here. And big exhale, sink into the ground. Good. Coming all the way up. If you did use your block, you can remove it. We're going to somehow get out of this position and get back into our downward dog because we have to do it all on the other side now. So tuck your toes. Up you go. Pushing your heels down towards the ground. Just resetting here. We're going to do a few walk the dog, so bend and straighten your legs for 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, now you're ready for the side. Left leg comes up. We're lifting up nice and high. Big stretch. We're then going to bring it in towards our head. If you can touch, cramping, touch your head towards your knee. Great. And then we're going to that figure 4 downward dog stretch by putting our left leg onto our right knee and pushing down. Beautiful. Bring it out. Push it back forwards into our 3-legged dog. And then we're stepping our leg all the way forwards in between our hands. Dropping our knees and bringing our arms up and overhead. Well done. Catch your breath here. It is quite an intense yoga. It is a lot, but it's a great way to get a workout in and stretch and get some peace of mind by just being still and breathing. All right, hands are coming back down. Inside of our foot, we're going to tuck our toes, lift our back leg up, drop our heel, rise up onto your fingertips, and then walk your hands forwards into that deep stretch. Keep pushing down for the back foot, pushing that knee into your shoulder, and reaching your hands as far away from you as you can. For 2 breaths, inhaling, exhale. 1 more here, big breath in, and exhale. Beautiful. Bring your hands back in line with your foot, turn your leg, drop it towards the ground, grabbing your block. You're going to shift your bum back, lift your foot, put it in the middle, and we're going to go into our hamstring stretch. This is when you can use your block here for your hands. Think about pushing your bum back, keeping your toes up as you feel a stretch through your hamstring. Then if you're ready for the challenge, you're going to walk your hands or blocks forwards into an extended hamstring stretch. Just relaxing your head here as you feel the stretch down the back of your leg. Breathing in and relax. If you didn't have blocks, it's not the end of the world. You can just have your hands here, but it is a great way to force yourself to get further. So if I had my blocks, my hands could be about here. I just can't reach the other one, so I'm just using one. Alright, get rid of your block. We're then going to bring our foot forwards, tuck our back foot, and we're going to go up into a warrior. So tucking your back heel and coming up here. Readjust if you need to, and then breathing in, sinking nice and deep into that stretch. So remember, in this stretch, you want strong legs, so squeezing through your quads, squeezing your shoulder blades together, and gazing over your middle finger into a beautiful stretch. Just breathing here. Focusing on all your muscles and your positioning. Good. Breathing in, we're going to straighten out our leg, reach back and reach down our leg. Breathing here, stretching through our side body. Exhaling, we're coming forwards. We're going to shove our bum back, tilt your back foot, and then reach down towards the ground into a triangle. And remember, if you want your block, you can hold on there. You can hold in the front. You can hold your shin bone, or you can put your hand on the ground. And then looking up towards the sky and try not to fall over. Good. Breathing here. 2 more breaths for me. Ooh, I'm shaky. And 1 more big inhale. And on your exhale, we're bringing our hand down towards the ground, twisting our hips back into our deep lunge. And we're going to step our foot back into that side plank. Readjust if you need to. Whoop! Into your side plank, hand behind your head, bracing your core, lift your leg up and bring it behind you onto your toes, squeeze your glutes and chest, and lift up into wild thing. Woo! Told you this was a more intense class. We're really strengthening through our shoulders, our arms, our glutes and our core. Alright, dropping your bum, shuffle back onto the mat, then foot goes on your knee, hands go behind you, and lift your leg up into your glute stretch. Good work. Think about lifting your chest up as you push forwards into that beautiful stretch to the glutes. Good. Relax here, catch your breath. You're almost done, you've been doing a great job. Good, keep lengthening through the spine, to the top of your head. 1 breath here. And exhaling, we're going to drop our legs towards the front of the mat. And then you're going to bring your feet over so you come into that crisscross position. Remember, if you want to put your block under your bum, you can. Otherwise, we're breathing in. Exhaling, leaning forwards. Today we've had a dog, we've had wind, and I've got a cramp. It's been a great yoga so far. But hey, at least it's shining with the sun. That would sound better if I said at least the sun's shining, but hey, it's okay. Big breath in, and big breath out, relaxing. 1 more breathe in, and relaxing me. Beautiful inhale, fully coming up. Big reach, we're going to turn towards the top of our mat, unshrivel ourselves, and we're just going to stay on all fours. We're then going to open up our knees into a nice wild child pose, bringing your bum down and walking your hands forwards. Good, relaxing here. Big breath in, big exhale. Just catching your breath, you've done a really good job today. Breathing in and exhale. Give me 1 more of these. And exhale. Beautiful. Coming forwards. We're going to bring our feet together and then we're going to go back into our child's pose. This time with your knees together and your hands tucked around you like that. Imagine like a little cocoon. And then we're going to hold here for a few breaths. Two more breaths. Inhale and exhale. Good. Coming up, we're going to go back into our plank, tuck our toes, downward dog. Walk your hands towards your feet. We're going to take a big breath in, reach for the sky. Exhale, reaching down towards the ground. Just dangling here for a few breaths. For 1. And 1 more. 2. Good, then breathing in, hands onto your shin. Exhale, sink. Inhale, reach up. And hands coming down towards your chest. Namaste, as they say. Well done for joining me on the mat today. I know today's class was a bit more intense and there was a few errors in the filming of it, but thank you for joining me and putting up with the whole workout. You did a great job and I'm sure your body is grateful. Hope you guys get to enjoy the sun today and have a wonderful day.